This is Eagle News Italy. I am Jeromia San Vicente Abad, and here are this week's top stories. Shinzo Abe wins elections amidst Typhoon Lan. Malta offers €1 million to discover who killed the reporter. And in Rome, crowds gather to protest against racism. In international news, Japan's Prime Minister Shinzo Abe and his party crushed untested opposition in Sunday's general election. After a day that saw millions of voters brave driving rain and strong winds brought on by Typhoon Lan, Abe's election gamble appeared to have paid off after he called the vote more than a year earlier than scheduled. For Abe, the results were a vindication of his strategy to call a snap election a year earlier than expected, and they raised the possibility that he would move swiftly to change the constitution to make explicit the legality of the self-defense forces, as Japan's military is known. The constitution, in place since 1947, calls for the renunciation of war, and Mr. Abe said in May that it should be amended to remove any doubt about the military's legitimacy. The victory on Sunday could also embolden Mr. Abe to run next year for a third term as leader of the Liberal Democrats, which could make him Japan's longest-serving prime minister. Malta's government offered an unprecedented €1 million reward on Saturday and full protection for anyone who has information on who killed an investigative reporter. Here is Ira Jean Gabriel for more.
On October 16, Daphne Caruana Galizia, 53 years old, was laid by a car bomb. Galizia was working on a reportage on corruption, which was considered to be targeting the Prime Minister and other top figures on the southern Mediterranean island. The government said, in an unprecedented measure, it was offering the sum to whomever comes forward with information leading to the identification of those responsible for her slaying. Moreover, the government is fully committed to solving the murder and bringing those responsible to justice, the statement said. Top European Union officials have denounced Caruana Galicia's slaying as an attack on journalistic freedom and insisted that rule of law prevail in the tiny member nation.
Come Presidente, come cittadino, come giornalista, voglio esprimere la mia indignazione per il brutale assassinio di Daphne Caruana Galizia.
On Tuesday, October 24, the European Parliament held a minute's silence at a session in Strasbourg with President Antonio Tajani, announcing that the press room in the building would be named after Galizia. Her husband Peter and their sons Paul, Matthew, and Andrew were present. From Italy, I am Ira Jean Gabriel, and I am one with 25.
Thousands of people marched under the banner "No One is Illegal" in central Rome on Saturday to show their support and solidarity with migrants and refugees.
The anti-racism demonstration was called by human rights associations and non-governmental organizations to highlight the plights of migrants and their lack of rights in Italy and across the Europe.
I'm here because I live in Rome since some time, and it's very important to be present for the situation because you really feel there are very much injustice and not a good system to reintegrate and create integration, and I'm here to make present and to show that we're all together in this, and we're here for human rights and important topic that is worldwide.
Over 146,000 migrants have crossed the Mediterranean to Europe this year, according to the International Office of Migration, and 2,783 have died making the attempt. The United Nations is calling for Europe to create safe and legal pathways for refugees and migrants so that they will not try to reach Europe by making the dangerous journey through Libya. From Italy, I am Joy Maranan, and I am one with 25.
For lifestyle and sports news, stay tuned here in Eagle News International, Italy.
Welcome to Lifestyle News. I am Zavina Balsita. The innovative city of Milan has introduced Mobike and OFO. More details from Anjali Nugid.
China's popular dockless bike-sharing system has arrived to the city of Milan. They're called Mobike and OFO. These are two startups founded in Beijing. They offer new bike-sharing services in free-floating without any fixed docking stations. Unlike BikeMe, the only public bicycle service that ever existed here so far. In order to work, Mobike and OFO use a smart locking system and a mobile app that let you find a bike anytime and anywhere you need it. All you need to do is to download the free Mobike or OFO app on your smartphone from either the Apple Store or Google Play. Then you create an account using your phone number. You'll receive a confirmation code you use along with a credit or debit card to be used as a partial security deposit for any damage you might cause to the bike while using it. The app has a map showing where the closest bike to you are located. You can then reserve one for up to 15 minutes. Once you find a bike, you click on Unlock on the app and scan the QR code located behind the seat. And the bike unlocks instantly so that you can start using it. Once you get to your destination, you can park it anywhere, as long as it doesn't block any pathways. To lock it, you just need to turn the lever down, and the app should stay at the end of your trip automatically. You'll be charged only for the time you use the bike. The aim of bike sharing is to encourage as much as possible the use of the bicycles in the city, so as to try meeting the needs of the users, saving fuel and helping reduce traffic and carbon dioxide emissions. From Milan, I'm Anjali Nugid, EBC Italy Bureau correspondent, and I am 1 with 25.
After some fun activity with biking, let us enjoy a little siesta and learn more about it with our Madrid correspondent, Denise Bedana.
Do you know about those short naps we take at midday called siesta? Here in Spain, not only is it known, it's also done by everyone. But because of immigration and the exchange of cultures, many other countries have put the siesta into their routines.
After eating or hard-working labor in the afternoon, many of us like to take short naps to regain strength for the rest of the day. We call that siesta. It is the traditional daytime sleep of Spain, and it is common throughout the Mediterranean Sea. The siesta is ideal if you live in a warm country, but it is also done in cold ones. In the Philippines, we see many of our fellow Filipinos taking a nap or siesta at midday. Now we know where that habit came from.
The influence of habits and traditions by other countries is really exciting because we learn new things that we may or may not have known before. We all should always be open to learn new things. Reporting from Madrid, Spain, this is Denise Bedana, and I am 1 with 25.
That is all for this week in Lifestyles. I am Zavina Balsita, and I am 1 with 25.
Hi, I'm Robbie Malabanan, and for sports news, Lewis Hamilton wins Mercedes Formula 1 Constructors title of the season, and Marco Alitio from Barcelona will bring us more about football in his report Football 101. Mercedes won the Formula 1 Constructors title for the 4th year in a row on Sunday, but Lewis Hamilton was made to wait despite cruising to a US Grand Prix victory at one of his favorite circuits. Things didn't go according to plan at Lights Out as Vettel, starting from P2, stole the lead into Turn 1. Hamilton wasn't behind for long though, and on the 6th lap, he swept past his German rival and immediately started to extend his advantage. Vettel tried everything to keep up, coming in for fresh tires late in the race in a desperate P2 challenge, but it was to no avail, as Hamilton continued his relentless pace up front, to eventually win by 10 seconds. The victory was the 62nd of Hamilton's career and his 9th of the season. And now Marco Alipio from Barcelona for Football 101.
El fútbol es uno de los deportes más popular aquí en Barcelona, España. Acompañadme para saber más sobre los movimientos básicos aquí en Football 101. ¡Vamos!
Alright, let's learn some football basics. Basic things. Most basic thing is control the ball. To learn how to control, master this is step. You might just turn all over while you're stepping on the ball. You might be lefty, you might be righty, whatever you use, it's fine. But try to use both. Now, we're gonna do it the same but moving forward. So we try to just move forward, and as we did before, we will try just to move all over around, and do so. And you might just change direction. The other thing is, we are gonna push the ball. And this time, instead of stepping on the ball, we want to try to use this part here. Why this part here? Because it's flat. So it means we can give some direction. If we want to move the ball, we want to do it straight. So that's why we're using this part. You might just mix and try to use your both feet, left or right, and even change direction. Next thing will be passing. If you want to make it accurate, just grab, and anyhow, cones or whatever you have, and just try to fit the ball between the cones. Now we are gonna drive the ball. We're gonna try to use the same parts we used when we were passing. The inner part here, we drive the ball between the cones. Alright. Same when we reach the end, we will just turn and make zigzag all over cones. Again, you might just increase the difficulty just stepping on the ball like we learned, moving forward, and try to drive the ball between. One thing we can learn is how to make a dribbling. Let's start from, let's say here from the right, we're gonna use both feet. Okay, start with the right, hit the ball, push it forward. 2 steps. From here, left, right. From here, the quickest way we can do it. Left, right, left, whatever happens. Alright? And you do and so and so.
Espero que hayáis aprendido algo sobre nuestro Fútbol 101. Soy Marco Alipio y soy 1 con 2-5.
This is all for sports news. I am Robbie Lee Malabanan and I am 1 with 25.